Yo, it's boy Marcus and Marcini back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about why DMZ is made for these sweaty players. I made this video a while back called why DMZ is not good for casual players. And it got a lot of interactions and a lot of people saw the videos. So I'm kind of making an antithesis, I guess, antonym, whatever you want to call it, to that video with this one in regards to why DMZ is good for sweaty players. And it's good for sweaty players because of a lot of reasons, right? So let's get into it. Sweaty players generally do play the game more, right? DMZ being a brand new mode, it's got a learning curve to it, right? It's only been in the game for a few months at this point in time. This is the second ranked season of it, and people are learning the ropes. People haven't really had that much time to play it. Some people who are sweaty would probably have ample amounts of time to play it or have been playing the crap out of it. And those people would, in turn, have an advantage by playing the game mode more, thus making them seem sweatier in a way, right? You may not have to be the sweatiest player, but because you're playing the game more, you kind of seem that way because you're all ahead of the learning curve from a lot of people who are playing the game. That being said, what else makes the DMZ mode better for sweaty players? So DMZ did have on launch day, it had a super slow time to kill, right? It took a while to kill somebody in DMZ. I mean, you're talking about having to hit like 10 shots, right? I mean, mythic guns were the highest guns. There weren't really any ultra guns known yet. Didn't really know how to use ultra attachments and how to get them. Ultra armor, ultra backpacks, all that stuff that I feel like is kind of getting pulled out more as we get deeper into the DMZ seasons. But that learning curve that the sweats were able to get around helped them with that. And then you have the very long time to kill, right? It took a lot of bullets to kill somebody in this mode. That's going to help sweaty players out because they will be able to hit their shots more accurately. They'll be able to hit movement in gunfights, throw smokes, whatever the case might be, to outplay somebody because they're a sweatier player. Casual players not going to be doing all that. Casual players just like running around shooting the AI, then dying to the real people. You know what I mean? Like that's just what they do. That being said, what else makes this mode built for sweats? I think the amount of things to do in this mode also kind of lends itself to a sweatier player, right? Like a casual player is kind of like, they got one directive. You know what I mean? Like if it's team deathmatch, they're just going to kill people, right? Sometimes they camp, sometimes they don't. They're just going to kill people. That's the only goal. Here, there's so many goals that I feel like, you can really optimize your team if you're sweaty, like a sweat team, to do a lot, right? You have contracts, you have the secret access cards that you can get to. You have safes all over the map. That's a big thing. Quiji, all these things that you could do to better your odds as a team, right? And having a better game. Now, something we need to discuss in this vein, I would say, is leaned more towards the idea that the, sweaty player, right? Or maybe just somebody playing more, right? Doesn't have to be like that necessarily sweaty, but somebody playing more, they are going to be more aware of the refinement system and the ultra attachment system. I got a lot of these comments, man, on that video about why CODM DMZ sucks for casuals, saying that, the refinement system isn't really that hard to learn. The, ultra attachment system isn't that hard to learn. The affixers isn't hard to learn. I don't know about you guys, but for somebody walking in blind to affixes, ultra attachments, ultra guns, refinement, all those features, they are going to have no clue what they're doing. No clue. They might not. I hit legendary in the first season without doing any of those at all. I never refined anything. I never did any of that stuff. And I hit legendary. So it's not even needed. But it obviously gives you a significant advantage if you're a sweaty player and you understand that getting these ultra attachments are actually going to be very advantageous to you in gunfights, like a thermal scope that allows you to see through smoke. That being said, I feel like I've kind of covered a lot of that stuff, right? That previous video about why CODM DMZ sucks for casuals really got me thinking about what makes it good for the sweats, right? Because if it sucks for the casuals, that means it's good for the sweats. And there's a lot of things that make it good for the sweats, right? I think the sweatier players, they're going to be more into watching YouTube content, watching videos, watching things, tutorials and whatnot, map layout, stuff like that, and learning things faster because they care more and they want to know, what's the best loadout, what's the best direction to go, what's the best access cards, what's the best this, that, and the other, right? And things to loot, that's a crucial thing. Like, what are the best things to loot? Should I loot toilets or should I loot purses? You should loot both. Toilets and purses both have good loot pools, right? Should I loot dead bodies of the bots that I shoot? No. There's no good loot in there. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. But that's something that you will learn by playing the game more and more and more, right? When you're first playing the game, you don't know what to loot. You just loot everything and you're like, oh, I got something good. Oh, I got something bad. Oh, I got something good. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how you play, right? The additional features into any game allow for the skill gap to change drastically, and that's something worth noting. That being said, I also think with skill gaps, we also see a lot of people talking about these ultra attachments, right? Skill gaps and sweaty players, that's the difference maker right there, right? Sweaty players and casual players, there's a skill gap. And when there's a skill gap, that's where your differences between these two types of players are. Here in COD Mobile, ultra attachments is a fat skill gap. Ultra attachments are basically attachments that turn whatever gun that the ultra attachment is on into something stupidly broken, right? So, for example, let's say you have a singular revolver called the J358, and you have the ultra attachment on it for the stopping power rounds and a hammer grip. You can eliminate anybody anywhere on the map because that gun's broken. You know what I mean? The double extended mag Fennec that's in DMZ right now, like, that thing is insanely broken, right? It just eviscerates people. There's been a couple of other guns, right? The Type 19 with a thermal scope has been very popular. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that the mode itself has been very lenient towards those who put more time into learning the mode, because just so much has been so strong, so good, so overpowered. It makes it a lot better for the sweat player overall. That being said, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below as we near the end of this video and something stupid that's about to happen here at the end. Yeah. Do you think it's more made for the sweaty player with DMZ or the casual player with DMZ? Right? I'm wholeheartedly leaning towards the sweat player. This is way more towards the sweat. A casual player wouldn't even have time to play this whole game out. Sometimes a DMZ game is 25 minutes long. You know what I mean? Like, if you come out on the last plane in DMZ, you're there until like 27 minutes into the game, right? You finally get out and you've got like however much millions you got, right? Like 2 million. Right now in this game, I got 5, but I got lucky. That being said, look at this right here. I do want to kind of go over this. This was crazy. This has happened to me in like back-to-back-to-back DMZ games. I am exfilling and some team just runs out of nowhere and it's like, oh my god, there's a guy exfilling right here. Let's shoot our sensor darts. And they shoot their sensor darts at me. And now I'm like, well, where's this other team at? What do? My teammate's across the map. He hasn't left the game yet. I don't know if I can just exfil right now. Right? So I see this guy here. I start shooting at him. I start getting shot. And I know somebody's right here. So I just start throwing smokes as fast as I can. Getting in here. And as soon as I get in here, it allows me to exfil quickly, which was perfect because I would have died, right? I didn't even have but 14 HP in a dream. So that was pretty nuts. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What you think about COD Mobile DMZ for sweats, for casuals. Just throw them both in there. Let me know what you think. And yeah, it's been your boy Marcus Morstini. I'm out of here. Peace.